Look, I understand I could be trash at the game. I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that at all. However, these people that play as these fighters, they annoy me the most. Because I don't know if you know this, I am an Arnold Allen main and also a Diego Lopez main if I feel like I don't have enough pop to beat some of these fighters. But anyways, I'm going to talk about the most annoying fighters to fight in UFC 5. Starting off the list, Yair Rodriguez. You know how many Yairs I had to fight back to back over and over again because everybody wants to be Yair all of a sudden and just spam body kicks. I'm not going to lie, Yair mains are hit or miss. They could be really trash and they have nothing on the feet. But kicks, and you could just spam, like, just going to, like, a cross or just going to 1-2 basic, and you'll just get them easily. Or you'll just counter it with an uppercut. However, there is really good ones, and they're the most annoying players, and they'll just spam body kicks, and you just can't touch them, and they'll just fight off the back foot, and they won't engage. That's the most annoying one, but it isn't as common. But they're very annoying because they could be very good or very trash. There's no in between. You're really a really good Yair main or really trash at him. But to me, being Arnold Allen main, they're the most annoying because they could just body kick spam you and you have nothing for them. However, I could counter with Diego Lopez, and I am a lot better at beating Yairs with Diego Lopez because they have no power on the feet, but sometimes they'll get random power. It just depends on the player you fight. It's weird because sometimes they have no pop at all. It's like, okay, how am I eating these shots? And then you'll get another player that'll continue in like a second. It's such a weird thing about fighting Yairs. Randomly they get random power and suddenly they have no pop. It's a weird one, but going from my experience, I'm 50-50 with Yairs when I'm fighting with Diego Lopez. I'll win one, I'll lose one. There's a couple of times where I lost 2 in a row against a Yair main. But after a while, once you start fighting like 1,000 Yair mains, that's also another problem. You'll keep fighting them if you even go on quick fight at featherweight. No matter what, they'll always be there. It'll be a while until you fight somebody else other than a Yair main. It's such an annoying thing because sometimes I want to fight like an Allen or even like a McGregor, anything else. Like I'm tired of fighting Yairs. It's so annoying because they're the most common player you'll fight, and it's like, pick somebody else. Like be Lerone or something. That's another one, Lerone Murphy. He is very annoying because he's just really good. I don't know. I'm yet to cross paths with like a trash freaking Lerone Murphy main. I don't know if anybody else, but I always have struggled with them because they have more pop for some reason than Allen. They also have a better chin than, I don't know about Holloway, but like he has a really good chin because I'll be hitting him with big shots for Diego Lopez and he will not fall. I'm like, what the freak? I just hit you with like a 3-piece combination, full blast, and you just ate that? Not even rocked? Like, it'll be very confusing to me because, like, you shouldn't be able to eat that because Lerone Murphy in real life wouldn't eat that. That's the most annoying thing because I don't know why his chin is so good because I feel like his chin is not that crazy in real life. So I don't know why his chin is so crazy in UFC 5. Like, they need to patch that immediately. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, maybe not. Maybe Lerone just has a chin like that. But yeah, it's just annoying to fight them. They literally fight like Lerone, or they'll be like the most badass Lerone mains you ever seen because they'll throw like elbows, like knees to the body, or even like freaking head kicks. And then like you had nothing on the feet for them because they're good at range and they're also good on the back foot. And it's kind of tough for an Arnold Allen main, myself, and also Diego Lopez main because I have no head movement when it comes to Diego Lopez. So it's kind of tough to fight a Lerone Murphy. So that's kind of my kryptonite. Lerone Murphy is unbeatable in UFC 5 in my opinion. In my experience, I have beat a couple, but I have lost a lot more. They're not as cocky as other players though, so I'll take that. They're kind of respectful. I am yet for a Lerone Murphy to like emo on me, unlike a Yair. Yair will emo on you, but it's not as common as Gene Silva. The most annoying player to play with is Gene Silva, bro. Against a Gene Silva main, they literally fight like him. But like, a lot of them are trash. That's the thing. A lot of them are trash. Because you'll either be winning and then they'll randomly just emo if they rock you once. That's an annoying thing to me in UFC 5. Like, how are you going to emo on me when I have been schooling you for the whole fight and then you just start emoting? It's like, bro, I couldn't emo on you, but I'm showing the respect not to. Like, it is very annoying. Plus, some reason, they don't have the best internet. I know that's a random one, but every time I felt like a Gene Silva main, their internet has always been kind of whack. That's also an annoying thing. Like, oh, you don't know how many like games I played where I'm clearly the better fighter and they just have trash internet. I know it's not my internet because if I play with other players, my internet is fine. Nothing goes wrong. And then I'll fight somebody else. And then I fight the guy again. And then the internet is all trash. It's just trash because he has trash Wi-Fi. It's not my fault. He doesn't have good Wi-Fi. I really do think there's some players that have trash Wi-Fi and they know it and they'll just play with you. Like, I really do believe that. They know it, so they kind of mastered it so, so they could just start beating you at the game because it's so annoying. What was I going with it? Oh yeah, back to Gene Silva. I didn't really explain. Yeah, they're really annoying because they'll emo at you even though the fight is close. Like, you're not dominating me and you'll just emo randomly. Like, I feel like that's unnecessary and unjust because you can't do that when the fight is very close. You're not schooling me. Like, you're barely beating me. Or I'm winning and then you catch me once and then you're going to emo. That's so annoying. You can't do that. But you could. However, I just feel like it's dumb to do so. But that's just my opinion. However, though, there is really good Gene Silva mains, and they will emote like no belief, and it's just endless. You have nothing on the feet against them, and they'll just freaking catch you once, you drop, and then they'll just emo on you, and it's like, damn, I have nothing against him. I have nothing on the feet. What am I supposed to do? Every time I get back up, he'll just knock me back down. That's the most annoying when you're getting completely schooled and you have nothing, man. But yeah, Gene Silvas are hit or miss, so I give them about like an A. Because they're kind of inconsistent when they're good. However, sometimes they're bad. But they have a more ratio of being good because the more I fight them, they are really good. At first, it was kind of the opposite. But now it's just, I get schooled by almost every Gene Silva main, pretty much. So, yeah, I have nothing against him against Diego Lopez, and I have nothing against him against Arnold Allen. I actually do against Allen. It's just he doesn't have enough pop to get respect. That's the most annoying thing about Allen. He needs it like a boost in his power. But then again, he doesn't have a crazy pop in real life, so we can't. So it's kind of tough to be Allen because he doesn't have a crazy chin and he doesn't have crazy pop. That's so annoying. But I digress. Okay, who's another one? McGregor. McGregor is an annoying player to play against because, then again, not really. Because I have faced a lot of bad ones, and even the good ones, you could catch them. So it's kind of iffy because I haven't really faced a lot of McGregor mains where I'm like, okay, I have nothing against them. So I don't know. But there is a couple of good ones. Like last night, I got absolutely schooled by one. Like, I thought I was going to beat him up because he was like a level 13. Also, that could be very misleading if you're fighting against somebody that's like very low when it comes to their ranking, because that's not actually true. The little ranking thing, it's not a ranking thing, but like it shows like your level. If it's like a 7 or like a 13, they're probably really good for some reason, because ironically, the best players I faced against were like 7 and 13. Maybe because they don't have internet and they just got really good at offline play. So they just keep being NPCs and then they'll just face you. So maybe that's what happened. Or there were just other players that were really highly ranked at one point and just switched their accounts. It's probably that, but yeah, McGregor is a very annoying one because he was literally schooling me yesterday. So, but then again, I had Allen. But then again, I do really well with Allen against McGregor mains. But sometimes I don't. That's why I use Diego Lopez, because he has power to get respect, and I could just chain them if they make one mistake. So I don't know. I think he was a good one. I think he was, because he was emoting on me when I was getting knocked down. So, and then again, he did start out with some cheat shots. That's also an annoying thing. If I'm not clearly moving and I'm doing something else, you shouldn't be hitting your opponent. That's just my opinion. You shouldn't be hitting an opponent you could clearly tell he's not right there at the moment. And by what I mean, is when like you're like looking for something real quick and you're not playing right now, and it's the start of the game or start of the fight, and then they just go up to you and just bam bam, and that's annoying. Don't do that. That's just a cheap win in my opinion. I also don't really attack opponents when they're down either, but that's another discussion for later. You don't really have to do the down one. You could, but it's kind of like iffy, because if he's not attacking you when you're down, you shouldn't be able to do it. But that's just my thing. I'm just kind of respectful like that. However, if I'm getting schooled, I will kind of just jump on you. Just jump on you once and get back up. It's depending how I feel. Like if I'm on like a 3-5 losing streak, I might just pounce. Pause. I'm just saying I might. However, the majority of times, I don't. Unless you do it on me, then we have a different story here. But anyways, I give McGregor like a B+, because he's not really that annoying, but he could be. You know, like he isn't that crazy. I don't know, the McGregor mains I have faced haven't been that insane for me, but I don't know, maybe I'm not facing the right McGregors, but they could be annoying, but the most of the times I face them, they're not that crazy, so I give McGregor a B. Now moving on to the next one. Is there a next one? I don't know. That's kind of the main ones that annoy me the most, because that's the main ones I face the most though. I guess Aljo could be annoying. Evloev. I'm gonna go with Aljo. Aljo was kind of annoying, ironically, but I only faced him like 4 to 5 times, I think. Yeah, about 4 or 5, and majority of them could be really good because it's kind of hard to get right back up. But I don't know. I haven't faced enough for me to say that. So Aljo was kind of annoying because there was one time I couldn't get back up to save my life. I don't know why. Like, I can't deny takedowns. No, I could deny takedowns, but when I hit the ground, for some reason, it doesn't give you like the defend thing. I don't know why it doesn't let you have that. Maybe it wants to make it harder for you, but that's kind of annoying that you could do it on free play, but you can't do it during online. What's the point of having it if I can't do it online? Like, that's the main thing I need online. Like, if I could have one thing from UFC 5 or in the next game, it would be to be able to defend the position you are in. That's so annoying. Why can't I defend him going to like top position? Maybe there is, but I haven't figured it out yet. Like, if you face me in offline mode, I got it. I got it all day. But if it's online, for some reason, it doesn't give me the defend button. So yeah, I'm just gonna beat it on the ground. I could defend takedowns. I'm not like I can't sprawl or defend. It just, for some reason online, when it hits the ground, you can't get right back up or defend the position you are in currently. So until I figure that out, I am kind of mid on the ground. I kind of exposed myself there. However, the majority of you guys are not that crazy on the ground. I have very rarely faced anybody that's good at the ground, except for the Aljo main one time I faced. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, if you guys could start facing me with different opponents other than those main, I did fight one Danige main, which was weird because he was good, but at the same time he wasn't. I don't know. There's a lot of players like that, but there was a couple of Danige mains. But like, there needs to be more diversity when it comes to the featherweight division. I'm tired of facing Yair mains. I'm tired of facing Gene Silva mains. I'm tired of facing freaking Conor McGregor. Those are the main ones that you're gonna see all the time on Quick Fight on UFC 5. Is those 3 names: Yair Rodriguez, Conor McGregor, and Gene Silva. No matter what, you'll see a Lerone a couple of times, but the majority of times you'll see those guys, and it's so annoying, bro. It really is. But yeah, I wish more people could be like a Danny Ige, maybe even Arno Allen or anybody else for that matter. Brian Ortega, anybody? Then again, Ortega isn't that crazy. Oh yeah, Dustin was a really good one, but it's kind of late to add that one. Dustin is an annoying one, but I haven't really faced him that often, and every time I faced him was with like Arno Allen, and he has crazy pop for some reason. Dustin Poirier at featherweight, and it's kind of annoying because I have nothing for it. I'm yet to be Dustin Poirier. I just realized that I don't think I have really beaten one at featherweight. For some reason, he has so much pop, he'll just drop me immediately. Like 2 days ago, that literally happened to me with Diego Lopez. Like, he caught me once, so I'm like, what? How am I rocked? Like, it wasn't even a crazy shot like that, and then he just rocked me immediately, and I just had nothing for him. So yeah, let's put Dustin up here as the most annoying one because I'm yet to beat one. So I'll give Dustin an A, and also I gave Aljo I'll give him an A, I guess. You could tell I wasn't really prepared for this weekend. It's just I was trying to think of any video, and this was the best one I could come up with. And it's kind of not that great. However, I hope you enjoyed it. There's nothing else I could really add until USC comes back. But for now, this is it. It's too late for this, but thank you for watching. I hope everybody has a good day today, and God bless you guys. Max Holloway. Wow, how did I forget Max Holloway? All right, I'm gonna make this one quick. So there's two different Max Holloways. Let's start off with there. There's ones that can literally box your head off and they'll just keep coming forward and eat everything you give them. Or there's ones that just fight off the back foot and actually just fight like Holloway now. So it's kind of tough because I respect more the ones that just stand there and just box with you, because it's like you kind of respect it because you have nothing on the feet, but it's like, okay, they're kind of schooling me, but they're doing it like in a cool way, so I kind of like let it slide. But the ones that just fight off the back foot, I hate you because you're really good, but like you're Max Holloway, you're supposed to be like beating my ass or like at least showing levels. Why are you just point fighting with me? It's so annoying because they'll throw a spinning body kick and just stand there and just kind of move around, just get away from you and not engage. Just like, bro, what you doing? You're supposed to be Max Holloway, Bless Express, baby. You're not supposed to be like this boring point fighter. Like, fight me. But they're really good, and moral of the story, just, I don't know, there's no moral to this story. But yeah, it's just annoying to fight them because they're either really good and you have nothing against them on the feet, or they'll point fight you and you have nothing on the feet, but like, you'll be like, fight me. Why are you not fighting me? You're supposed to be engaging, not cowering away from combat. But I digress. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Holloway, I'll give him about an A+ because majority of the times they're really good. I'm yet to see like a bad Max Holloway player. Like, there's not that many. I really haven't faced a really bad Holloway player in like forever, and he was kind of a noob, it looks like. So majority of the times you'll get a competitive fight with Holloway because he has an insane chin, so it's kind of hard for you to not be that decent with Holloway. So yeah. So Holloway A+, that's pretty much it. Hope you liked the video, and yeah, that's it.